Without further ado, let's get started. Are you ready? Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Saint Pierre and Miquelon. Saint Pierre and Miquelon is a small French overseas territory located near the coast of Newfoundland in Canada. Its flag is rarely seen and not officially recognized as a national flag, but rather as a territorial flag, which means it is not used in formal international relations. These factors contribute to the flag of Saint Pierre and Miquelon considered obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Montserrat. While the island of Montserrat is known for its volcanic activity, it remains relatively low profile in global media. The combination of the island's small size, the similarities of its flag design to other British overseas territories, and limited international visibility contribute to the obscure status of its flag. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. British Virgin Islands. Located in the Caribbean, the British Virgin Islands has limited international presence. As a small overseas territory of the United Kingdom, the BVI does not participate prominently in global events or international organizations. The obscurity of their flag is due to this limited exposure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Saint Barthélemy. Saint Barthélemy, also known as Saint Barth's, is a French overseas territory. The official flag of the island is the French tricolor, but it has its own local flag that incorporates elements of the island's coat of arms. Using multiple flags may contribute to its obscurity. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Saint Martin, Dutch side. Saint Martin, a small island in the Caribbean, is divided into two parts: the northern French side, known as Saint Martin, and the southern Dutch side, known as Sint Maarten. Each side has its own distinct flag and government, contributing to the complexity and obscurity of the island's identity on the global stage. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Saint Eustatius. Saint Eustatius is a Caribbean island that is part of the Netherlands, but it is not commonly known outside of Dutch Caribbean territories. It has a small population size that limits the island's international presence and recognition, which extends to the obscurity of its flag on the world stage. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. San Andres and Providencia. While San Andres and Providencia have a distinct cultural identity, they are administratively a part of Colombia, which means the Colombian flag is more commonly displayed and recognized. The local flag is often overshadowed by the national flag in both domestic and international settings. The combination of geographic isolation, unique cultural context, and administrative overshadowing all contribute to the flag's status as obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Mapuche Nation. The flag of the Mapuche Nation, known as the Weñafoy, is considered obscure largely due to historical and geopolitical factors. The Mapuche people, an indigenous group primarily located in Chile and Argentina, have faced centuries of colonization, marginalization, and cultural suppression. As a result, their symbols, including the Weñafoy flag, have not received the same level of international recognition or visibility as the national flags of the countries in which they reside. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is A. Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, is located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. It is one of the most isolated inhabited islands in the world. Its flag represents the island's indigenous Rapa Nui people and their unique cultural heritage. Because it is not an official national flag, it does not appear in international contexts. These factors contribute to its obscurity. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. Wafala. The Wafala flag, while not widely known outside of specific regions, holds profound cultural and historical significance among indigenous peoples of the Andes, particularly the Aymara and Quechua communities. Despite its rich symbolism, this flag remains obscure to many due to the historical marginalization of indigenous cultures. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. Tuvalu. Despite being a recognized nation, Tuvalu's flag is not widely known due to the nation's small population and geographic isolation. Because of the limited international presence, the flag is less likely to be recognized globally and is considered obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Vanuatu. Vanuatu, an archipelago of about 83 islands in the South Pacific, is known mostly for its cultural heritage and natural beauty. It has limited international recognition, so the flag is considered obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is A. Palau. While Palau is an independent nation, its small size and relative isolation in the Pacific contribute to the flag's obscurity. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Kiribati. Scattered across a vast area of the Central Pacific, Kiribati is known more for its environmental challenges than its international presence. Kiribati's flag has a distinct design, but because of the island's remote location and limited international presence, it remains relatively obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Nauru. Nauru is one of the smallest islands in the world by land area. It has a very small population and limited international influence. Its small size and relative isolation are factors that contribute to the obscurity of its flag. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is A. Niue. Despite being a distinct flag, Niue's small size and close ties to New Zealand make its flag lesser known. Its remote location, small size, and limited diplomatic and economic presence on the global stage contribute to its lesser-known status. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. New Caledonia. New Caledonia is relatively isolated in the South Pacific. This limits its visibility on the world stage. As a French overseas territory, New Caledonia uses both the French tricolor and the Kanak flag, which can cause confusion or lack of recognition. The dual flag system may dilute the distinctiveness of the regional flag. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Pitcairn Islands. The Pitcairn Islands are located in a remote part of the South Pacific Ocean and is a British overseas territory. These islands have one of the smallest populations in the world, with fewer than 50 residents. The obscurity of their flag comes from the island's small population, remote location, minimal international presence, and little political or economic influence. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Tokelau. Tokelau is a dependent territory of New Zealand, which means it has limited international recognition and influence. The association with New Zealand can overshadow its own national symbols. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is A. Wallis and Futuna. Located in the South Pacific Ocean, Wallis and Futuna are quite remote. Their isolation limits their visibility on the world stage. As a French overseas territory, Wallis and Futuna do not have significant international presence or influence. The use of the French tricolor as the official flag can overshadow the local flag. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. Marshall Islands. The remote location of the Marshall Islands contributes to the nation's flag being less recognized internationally. These islands have a limited economic and political footprint on the global stage. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is C. Norfolk Island. Norfolk Island is a territory of Australia located in the South Pacific Ocean. Its remote location, limited political and economic influence contribute to its lower profile on the global stage. The Australian flag often overshadows the Norfolk Island flag in international contexts. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is D. Tuamotu Archipelago. The Tuamotu Archipelago, part of French Polynesia, has a regional flag that is not widely known. As a small and remote group of islands, its flag remains obscure. Which obscure country flag is this? The answer is B. Cook Islands. The Cook Islands, a self-governing territory in free association with New Zealand, is a recognized territory, but the flag is relatively obscure due to the island's small populations and remote locations. And there you have it, folks. We've taken a colorful journey through some of the most obscure and fascinating flags from the Americas and the Oceanic Islands. We hope you've enjoyed this first part of our obscure country flag adventure and maybe even learned a thing or two about these lesser-known nations. But don't pack up your curiosity just yet. Part 2 is right around the corner, where we'll dive into even more obscure flags from other corners of the globe. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any flagtastic fun. Also, drop a comment below and let us know which flag surprised you the most. Thank you for joining us on this vibrant voyage. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world is a tapestry of amazing symbols just waiting to be discovered. See you in the next video.